What's up, guys? It's Justin, and today we're going to be reacting to Mark Zuckerberg's Metaverse. Now, this is not scripted. This is not something I've seen before. I know that he released like an hour and a half long presentation on changing the company to Meta and the Metaverse and all these different things that we've kind of been throwing around. But today I want to see for myself what this is about, what Meta is, what the Metaverse looks like. And I've heard that there are some ways that you can make some serious money in this. So it looks like a big change. I want to see what it's about. I'm not watching the hour and a half long version. CNET very kindly cropped it down to an 11-minute version, which I will be watching that and reacting to this video and kind of taking you along on what I think about the Metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg, a little bit of a different character, so interested to see what he has to say, what his vision for the future looks like, and with that, let's get into it.
It's time for us to adopt a new company brand to encompass everything that we do. To reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta. Our mission remains the same. It's still about bringing people together.
Yeah, I heard that this was the big change, I guess, was changing from Facebook to Meta. And I don't think some people realize that Facebook will still be Facebook as far as the actual app and the website goes, but it's just the umbrella company that owns Facebook now is no longer called Facebook. So Meta, kind of a cool name, I guess. I like their logo. Mark Zuckerberg's a weird guy. As he talks, it's just a little robotic. He's kind of like our good friend Elon Musk, a little bit different. I just can't imagine somebody coming up to me and talking like this. So, but to each their own.
Today, we're going to talk about the Metaverse, starting with the most important experience of all, connecting with people. Imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually, it has things that are only possible virtually, and it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear. All right, perfect.
Yeah, this is the one thing that I've heard about this. It's very much Ready Player One, which if you haven't seen that, essentially you're able to take yourself out of the real world and put yourself into this virtual reality and live that as your actual life, which was just a book and then a movie and now apparently an actual thing that Mark Zuckerberg wants to do. So very cool. It's pretty awesome to be able to think about being able to create your own perfect world, but it's hard to imagine that the technology is there yet, but we'll see.
Oh, hey, Mark. Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
Mark. What's up, Mark?
Whoa, we're floating in space? Who made this place? It's awesome.
Right? It's from a crater I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Boz, is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
He referenced it. He is a robot, an alien, a cyborg, whatever. The way he talks is so robotic. It's just ridiculous, but at least he apparently has a sense of humor about it.
Hey, should we deal you in?
Sorry, I'm running late, but you've got to see what we're checking out. There's an artist going around Soho hiding AR pieces for people to find.
3D street art? That's cool.
Send that link over so we can all look at it. This is stunning.
Dude, that is something.
That's awesome.
I love the movement.
Wait, it's disappearing.
This is amazing.
Hold on, I'll tip the artist and they'll extend it.
Ah, okay, see, first reference kind of here of being able to make money on this. So you have a piece of art, which is a bunch of squiggly lines moving around in a circle. I'm sorry, I don't really get digital art or really art in general, so maybe I'm bad about that. But you have a bunch of squiggly lines moving around in a circle, which is of course art, and they're able to keep the art longer to share with other people. So immediately a way to make money. And apparently if I'm going to be able to make a profit in the metaverse, I need to start practicing my squiggly line art. So I might want to get on that too. That is your finance tip of the day.
Privacy and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. You'll get to decide when you want to be with other people, when you want to block someone from appearing in your space, or when you want to take a break and teleport to a private bubble to be alone.
Ah yes, privacy and safety. Facebook was really good about that stuff, so I hear.
You're going to be able to bring things from the physical world into the metaverse. Almost any type of media that can be represented digitally, photos, videos, art, music, movies, books, games, you name it. And lots of things that are physical today, like screens, will just be able to be holograms in the future. You won't need a physical TV, it'll just be a $1 hologram from some high school kid halfway across the world.
So just like in the real world, I guess there's going to be creators of different things in the metaverse that you can buy, and there should be a large supply of a variety of things. And I guess, a kid could create something that you could watch as entertainment, as opposed to having a TV that you own. You could just purchase from this person some sort of hologram or something to watch. So it's interesting. There's definitely opportunity here, but my question is just, what's the merit of it? Is it actually going to become a thing, or will people kind of chase this rabbit that Mark Zuckerberg is going for here and just end up doing it all for nothing? That would be, I guess, the inherent risk of pursuing opportunities in the metaverse, but there's opportunity for sure if this becomes an actual thing.
Over the last year and a half, a lot of us who work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would still have that sense of presence, shared physical space, those chance interactions that make your day all accessible from anywhere. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
I know people love their sweatpants, and I think that was probably a hard adjustment for some people, of going from laying on the couch in your shorts or your sweatpants, or probably some people even their underwear, and then having to actually transition into putting on regular person clothes and going into an office. That has to be probably some of people's least favorite part of actually having to go into the office now.
But I'm genuinely optimistic about work in the metaverse. We know from the last couple of years that a lot of people can effectively work from anywhere. But hybrid is going to be a lot more complex, when some people are together and others are still remote. So giving everyone the tools to be present, no matter where they are, whether as a hologram sitting next to you in a physical meeting or in a discussion taking place in the metaverse, that's going to be a game changer. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy. Giving people access to jobs in more places, no matter where they live, will be a big deal for spreading opportunity to more people.
Wow. So my understanding, I guess, is that you'll be able to be at home in your office, but actually be holographed into a physical workplace, which is pretty crazy to think that you could actually be at home but still walking around and interacting with people that are physically at the office, or really whatever application he decides to put this to, whether that be a concert or a party or even in another person's home. Could you just be there without actually ever leaving your home? That would change the world if you could do that, if you could actually get the physical experience of being in a place without being in the place. But I have a hard time imagining what that technology looks like. But again, this is one of the wealthiest people in the world on top of one of the biggest companies in the world. So who's to tell him that he can't? I don't know.
We plan to continue to either subsidize our devices or sell them at cost to make them available to more people. We'll continue supporting sideloading and linking to PCs so consumers and developers have choice, rather than forcing them to use the Quest store to find apps or reach customers. And we'll aim to offer developer and creator services with low fees in as many cases as possible, so we can maximize the overall creator economy.
Yeah, so it sounds like this is going to be a big developer economy essentially. So if you have those kinds of skills, there is a huge chance that you could make a lot of money developing different things for the metaverse. I'm sure they also have their completely own team of developers, but it sounds like there's going to be a lot of side opportunity here. And he makes it sound like they're going to try to run as cheaply as possible, get this to as many people as possible, sell things at cost. I have kind of a hard time believing that. But hey, if that's what he wants to do, if he wants to make sure that literally every single person in the world has a pair of these glasses on or goggles that transports them into the metaverse, well then I guess that's what he's going for here. So we will see.
All right, so let's talk about some of the new advances here.
Yeah, sure. There's a ton of new tech going into Cambria. For example, your avatar will be able to make natural eye contact and reflect your facial expressions in real time. This way, people you're interacting with will have a real sense of how you're actually feeling.
That is crazy. That's crazy. That is the kind of stuff that I'm saying. That technology, if they're as advanced as they're saying that they are, this has merit. This could actually be something. My question is just, how far advanced is it? What do they actually have behind Meta's doors that can do this kind of stuff? But man, I'm going to go to the work as the robot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my avatar a robot and show up to the office in a robot costume and say, hey, I'm Justin. It's nice to meet you guys. I'm here to work. It's so weird.
But the ultimate goal here is true augmented reality glasses. And we've been working on that too. And today, I want to show you an experience that we've been working on for Project Nazare, which is the codename for our first full augmented reality glasses. Here, you'll see you're chatting with friends on WhatsApp and planning a game night. You can select a game, and then, as you walk over to your kitchen, you can easily just put your game onto the table and you're off. And that's the kind of experience that augmented reality will unlock. There's a lot of technical work to get this form factor and experience right. We have to fit hologram displays, projectors, batteries, radios, custom silicon chips, cameras, speakers, sensors to map the world around you, and more into glasses that are about 5 millimeters thick. So we still have a ways to go with Nazare, but we are making good progress.
That is crazy. That would seriously be so cool to be able to sit around a table with all of your friends who could be across the country or across the world and all be able to just play a card game or a board game or whatever you guys want to do because you're essentially all there next to each other without being next to each other. He does acknowledge that they have a long way to go on this, so I wonder, is a long way 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? It's hard to say, and I think a lot of this kind of sounds hyped up maybe a little bit to try to just generate some buzz around the change from Facebook to Meta. That's definitely possible, but if this were to become a thing, it would be pretty cool, and it would 100% change the way that we live our lives. This video does have 49,000 likes and 25,000 dislikes, and that is not a great ratio. So I guess there are some people out there that aren't such a big fan of this concept, and that does make sense. And if this video that you're watching right now gets to 49,000 likes, I will shave my head because that would be wild. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is the very cut up version of the whole entire press release. I know there's something about a bottle of barbecue sauce on one of his bookshelves, so we didn't see that, but I'm gonna go find that because I gotta see it for myself. I do hope you learned something. I hope that this is something that's interesting to you. Like I said, there will be lots of opportunities here if this becomes a thing. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And other than that, that's going to do it for today. So I hope you like, subscribe, comment, share this video with a friend. Do all those things I normally ask you to do and go above and beyond on that. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.